For this Dean, first pre-season friendly under your belt, how do you feel it went?
Yeah, it went okay. I mean, listen, first and foremost, we wanted to get 45 minutes into the players' legs. We wanted to play a local one. We've only been on the training ground 4 days. We wanted our fans to be able to come, but also to help a local club along the way as well. So I think we've done that with the turnout today, and we should have scored a lot more goals. But some of the things that we've been working on, we saw, and we can head off on Sunday now to Germany with the first game of our belts.
We never read too much into it, friendly, certainly not the first one, but you've been in the new set-piece coach and you got the first goal from your first quarter of pre-season, so that looks like a good move straight away.
Yeah, great start. He's a good lad. Alan has settled in really well. He's put some principles into the players very early, and we've got some rewards today, but there's an awful lot of work and detail to go into still on all set pieces, whether we're attacking or defending.
And you've still got a lot of players who've been playing international football to come back, haven't you? So what stage would you say the pre-season is at the moment?
Well, it's a bit of a stop-start one. We've got 10 players obviously coming back from international duty, and they'll join us on Wednesday in Germany and start training on the Thursday. We've also got four injured coming back, three injured coming back. Adam Eder, Andrew and Josh Sargent. They'll be joining us training on Monday morning, so that'll be really good as well. It's also been a really good opportunity to get the 23s in amongst us and have a good look at them, give them an opportunity, and help them progress and develop and see who can stay around with us or who needs to stay in the development squad and who needs to go out and loan as well.
Just the one you've signing so far, Isaac Hayden, not particularly pleased to have him, but don't you like more? Would you in the next 4 weeks before the season starts?
Yeah, we'll like more. But as I say, it's a really early stage of pre-season. I said to the players today before they came out, these games are not for heroes. This is all geared to getting ready for the 30th of July. That's the big game for us. It's about getting what you can out of it, your fitness work, getting your levels back, and getting some of the principles that we're working on in training as well.
I'm not going to ask you about every single rumour and every single bit of speculation there's been, because we've been here all night, but Timo Pukki's agent has said a few things about how he'd like to play at the top level league if he can this season. As far as you're concerned, I imagine you want to see him out there in yellow and green, don't you?
Well, I think Kieran Dell would like to play in the Premier League as well. I'd like to manage in the Premier League. I think that's all his agent was saying, really. So there's certainly nothing in that.
So he'll be staying?
Yes, certainly.
I think a lot of Norwich fans will be relieved to hear that. How would you sum up pre-season under Dean Smith? What's it like? How hard do you push them?
Yeah, I push them. I like them to be stressed. I like them to play a couple of games stressed as well. Because I think you can test their mentality as well as their physical attributes as well. So there'll be a few things that won't be on the agenda for them or on the itinerary for them to read, and a couple of surprises along the way. But all in all, it's about setting our principles on how we want to play, what we want to do. One of them is to be better without the ball, and I saw small signs today of when we lost it, how quickly we counter-pressed to win the ball back. And I know Dereham are a lot lower level, but you've still got to win the ball back against any team. And that's one of our principles that we need to get better at, and we've been working on already.
And after a difficult season last season, how much are you looking forward to having a full pre-season and really properly putting your stamp on it?
Yeah, really important because last season was a bit of a firefight going into each game, trying to win games and trying different solutions to try and win football games. We probably didn't have time to implement some of the styles and systems that we wanted in place, or the principles, because we had a squad that was brought into play a certain style. So now pre-season we can certainly get our principles. Cheers, thank you.
I was just going to ask about the two I noticed that were missing, Sam, Byram and Isaac. Is that just precautionary or?
Yeah, no, we just don't think they're at the stage ready really to go onto a game like this and a pitch like this. To be honest, we knew it was going to be hard out there, so we didn't want them two players out there tonight.
And presumably, with, as you mentioned, the three, Josh, Adam, and Andrew, they come Monday are pretty much good to start playing a full part.
Yeah, pretty much they'll be with us full time. Probably the only one we'll have to watch his loading will be Andrew, because obviously he had a stress injury. So especially when the pitches are hard like they are at this stage of the pre-season, then we'll have to be very careful how we nurture him back.
And just on a note for you, what was the break like? Did it feel like it went fine?
No, it didn't. I was just explaining, I had 3 weeks away with the family and we'd done a bit of travelling, so it felt like I had a really good break. It felt like I'd been out a lot longer than 3 weeks, which is good. Cheers, thank you.
What have you got in Isaac Hayden's first time we've had a chance to speak to him about him? What will he bring that maybe you didn't feel you had in the group last season?
An understanding and knowledge of both the Premier League and the Championship, an understanding of the game, can win the ball back very well for you. His stats in terms of repeated sprints are very good, and he handles the football really well as well. So I think he'll be one of the leaders within the dressing room, even though he'll be new. I think that's just his style and his character. So from what I've seen so far, really excited to work with him.
You said towards the end of the season you liked maybe add a bit of creativity in the midfield area, top end of the pitch, that sort of link player. Is that still?
Yeah, that's still what we're looking at as well.
And you've got, obviously, when everybody's fit and available, that's a lot of numbers you've got there, and we've seen already, Chevy maybe getting linked with Birmingham, anything in that?
I have no idea. I'll leave that to Stuart, as you know.
But in a broader point, you'd look to maybe trim it a little bit, because that's a lot of players to carry.
Yeah, no, the squad will need trimming, that's for sure. We've got 10 players coming back from international duty, so to carry that many going into the season is too many. But we want to give all the players the opportunity to start with, the likes of Anel Hernandez, Anel Sidani, coming back from their loan periods. Sam's obviously played tonight with Jordan, scored a couple, so we want to give them all the opportunity to show us what they're about as well, and make decisions then on what we need to keep and what we need to move on.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Like you said, there's a lot of lads you know about, but you haven't actually seen them close up. So are you really still very open-minded in that regard? And we're looking at it now over pre-season.
Yeah, totally. As I say, it's an opportunity for some of these young lads as well. Tony and Jonathan got their opportunities last season. And some of the young 23s have had a chance as well, and they'll have a further chance next week in Germany.
Just from the point of in Germany, as you say, what are you looking now for this week now to go out there and a bit of bonding as well as the football?
It'll be a bit of bonding as well as the football, but there'll be a couple of doubles and treble sessions while we're out there as well. So a couple of early rises for them. It's I really like going away with the players, because it's 24/7. You really get to see them and know about them and learn about them. It gives us that opportunity now.
Final one for me. We don't want to hark back to last season, but do you get the sense now you're back in, you've had a week or two to work with the guys, that the page has turned, that everybody can look forward now and have a bit more?
Yeah, no, the page has turned, it's gone. We're concentrating now on this season and what we can do. Yeah, and I had a chat with Todd at the end of last season, and I said, it's time. We've had a couple of chats previously. There's no point in us keep talking about things now where I want to see action on the football pitch, and he's coming in, he's trained really well so far, and and that's what he needs to continue doing, and he knows that. Cheers. Cheers, thank you.